right, we're joined here by the mayor of New York, Eric Adams. Eric, I really appreciate a moment in time here. We're actually here at the grand opening of a restaurant here called the Sands of Persia. He was gracious enough to come here and to meet with the ownership. Mayor Adams, I mean, you're in the middle of a very interesting election season. The Democratic primary is going on as we have this conversation. I know you're running as an independent. Just give me your thoughts on what you're observing from these other candidates who are trying to take your job.
Yeah, no, it's so true. And when you do an analysis of this race, you can sum it up with three categories. One person is running away from their record. They created bail reform. They had a bad law that proliferated our community and city with illegal cannabis shops. 15,000 people died in a nursing home. Under his watch, he's running away from his record, and that's what Andrew is doing. And then we look at the other candidates, they don't have a record. Many of them, they have done nothing in Albany but hurt our city. Our city was turned into a terrible place due to the actions that they carried out. And so when you do an analysis of a person running from their record, a group that don't have a record, now you have to look at a person who's running on this record. Brought down crime, brought jobs to the city, more housing developed in my individual years in the history of the city. Last 12 months in this city was the greatest 12 months on Broadway in its history. Lowest number of shootings and homicides in recorded history in the city. So you're looking at a solid record. So after the primary on Tuesday, now the real race begins. And I'm running as a Democrat, but on my own line. Now, mind you, the top two candidates, they also will be running on their lines also. So no matter what happens on the 24th, the race is still going to be Eric Adams, Andrew, and Zohran, no matter what happens. And so people say, why am I running independent? The real question should be, why are they following me? They knew I figured something out, that I would not be among the far left of the Democratic primary. I'm going to meet who wins that, so the entire moderate city that wants safe streets, good schools, clean streets, and be able to take care of our children and families, I'll be able to run against them, and my record speaks loudly.
And obviously you're seeing the impact that, Zohran's messaging is having. He only had 1% support about 9 months ago. He's clearly doing quite well against Andrew Cuomo. What can you take away from their respective campaigns? Is there anything that they're doing that you may want to implement yourself, or you want to stay the course of what your messaging is?
I'll clearly stay the course. There's a lot of what you're seeing in the Democratic primary. You're seeing a lot of anger after the national elections. And this is a result of that. We saw it with AOC. She brought a lot of anger after the election of the president previously. You're seeing that now. I just need to be clear on my message to working class people. And once we start talking about the issues, working class people are going to see that what Zohran is selling is snake oil. He cannot raise taxes on high-income earners. He can't give free buses to people. He can't do these government grocery stores. All of these popular bumper sticker quotes he has, when you start digging into it, you see there's nothing to them. And then all you got to do is look at what Andrew has done already. The records are clear, and that's what I'm enjoying about this campaign. I don't have to be in the ruckus. I'll see everyone in November and the next couple of months. And what I am selling is my record, a record that has turned this city around. And I'm looking forward to letting New Yorkers know about it.
And finally, you've done a lot to embrace the Indian American and South Asian community. Obviously, you have Diwali now as a holiday. Explain to me your connection to the community, that for folks that aren't aware of why you've had so much interest.
Well, I think that what I've done with the Indian American community is what I've done with all communities. I respected them. I acknowledge that they are believers in families, faith. They believe in business. And most importantly, They believe in public safety. That's the heart of what I do and what I believe in. And so I'm comfortable to sit here with a hookah here in the sands of Persia. I'm also comfortable in sitting in any other community, my Russian speaking, my Spanish speaking, my Dominican. You show the community and they will tell you that this is a mayor that does not shy away for close, intimate contacts. I'm among the community, and that's why I understand the needs of the community. And no other mayor has that reputation like I do. You'll hear it over and over again. He's an ordinary guy because I am. I'm a working class mayor, blue collar mayor, and I'm going to continue to work for the blue collar, working class people of this city.
Mr. Mayor, I really appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you very much.